Hello, everyone, and welcome to the SourceForge Podcast. Thank you for joining us today. I'm your host, Bo Hamilton, Senior Editor and Multimedia Producer here at SourceForge, the world's most visited software comparison site where B2B software buyers compare and find business software solutions. Today, we're joined by Bharani Kumar, Head of Marketing at ManageEngine Full Stack Observability Solutions, the IT management division of Zoho Corporation that's empowering over 280,000 organizations around the world to take control of their digital infrastructure, whether it's securing endpoints, managing networks, or streamlining service delivery. ManageEngine is on a mission to make enterprise-grade IT simple, affordable, and just accessible to companies of all sizes. We'll talk with Bharani about how ManageEngine stays ahead in this quickly changing tech landscape. We'll talk about the company's product philosophy and just how they're helping IT teams navigate this complex AI revolution we're in, as well as zero trust security. So, Bharani, welcome to the podcast. Glad you could join us.
Yeah, thank you, Boo. Thanks for having me here.
Of course. So I gave a really high-level overview of the company, but you're obviously the expert here. Can you give us the lowdown on what ManageEngine does and how it helps businesses keep their IT in check?
See, if you look today, IT has become very critical to business. So any impact on IT, you can see there's a direct impact on the business as well. So if you look at IT, there are multiple components involved. So it's not like a one entity. So you have like a lot of infrastructure is there. You have a lot of security policies is there. You have a lot of cloud infrastructure is there. And then you have a lot of processes and practices in place. So if anything could go wrong in IT, and the chances of failure or the points of failure, to put it correctly, are more in terms of IT. So if anything goes wrong, then there's a direct impact on the business also. So this is where ManageEngine comes into the picture. So we are one of the very few vendors in the market who provide comprehensive management solutions for a wide range of IT problems, ranging from IT operations, service desk, cybersecurity, endpoint management, mobile device management, identity access management. So for every IT problem, we have a perfect solution in place that works out of the box and customers can try it out straight away.
That's great. So yeah, there's a lot of moving pieces with the IT solutions and all the different problems it's presented, I suppose. And you offer an all-in-one platform with all these different tools. And now I want to go back a little bit. So I know that this division started back in 2002. Is that correct? And this was like when the internet was kind of first starting to get kind of mature beyond its early wild west.
Yes. See, originally the company was founded in 1996. Back then we were known as AdvanNet, where we were developing EMS frameworks for technology for telecom vendors like Nortel, Cisco. And around 2002-2000 timeframe, where there was a lot of networks, internet happening, we kind of started ManageEngine. So around that point of time, we had players like Big Four, who were like Microsoft, BMC, HP, and IBM, who were charging a premium for basic network monitoring. So since we had the EMS technology framework already, we were easily able to come up with point products like for network monitoring, for server monitoring, for application monitoring. Then slowly we started kind of branching out to desktop management, service desk, password management, Active Directory management, all these solutions. And now if you look at over a period of like 20 years, all our solutions have fully grown. We have like a comprehensive suite of solutions for observability, for IT operations management, endpoint management, ITSM. So we have like a wide range of tools. In fact, we have more than 60 plus products available as of today. And every year we are coming up with new products to solve the IT needs of our customers.
Yeah, what are some of the products you have created to address some of the challenges that are faced today? Because obviously we're entering this AI space, and there's a lot of kind of security aspects and IT challenges surrounding that.
Yeah, so we have kind of I would give you two different answers. So there are a lot of challenges with respect to managing your IT in the sense like in terms of IT operations management, in terms of managing the security of endpoints. And managing the cybersecurity itself is a huge task. So we have solutions ranging from IT operations management. Our flagship product, Op Manager Plus, solves the need of IT operations management and observability. And we have products for endpoint management, where we call this endpoint manager. So we have like a wide range of tools that can solve the challenges of today's enterprises. And when it comes to AI, we have a central team for it called the Zia. So we call the Zoho Labs, where we have Zia. So Zia is the homegrown AI capabilities of ManageEngine. So every product has AI inbuilt now. So we kind of analyze the root cause, or we do give some predictions. We give some forecasting capabilities, and we also take some self-healing actions, especially in terms of IT operations management suite of solutions. So every solution has AI inbuilt now, and kind of AI is kind of basic functionality now. It's no more a high-end feature.
Interesting. I really think it stands out the fact that you said every product and solution you offer has AI built in some way, shape, or form. That's pretty incredible. Yeah, we're kind of moving on past that whole like it's a shiny new feature, and now it's just commonplace. You kind of have to have it nowadays. But yeah, that's great to hear. You're staying on top of things in the AI department. I know you really have to, keep innovating in this space. You really can't just remain idle and wait for things to play out. Now, Bharani, I know one of the most appealing aspects of any IT platform is its ability to integrate with other existing tools and services, right? Can you talk about how ManageEngine integrates with other platforms and why that's so important for your clients?
Yeah. So if you look at any IT team, will have like n number of tools in place, and we make sure that our products are kind of fitting into their ecosystem, so that they really find the answers from our tools, and that could be sometime the missing piece of the puzzle. So we make sure that we try to integrate with as many vendors as possible, and this is primarily driven by our customers also. So some customers ask us for any particular integration with any vendor, and we also have a product management team who kind of does the research and finds value when we integrate with any other vendor. So we make sure that we are able to fit into the existing suite of customers solutions. And if you look at in ManageEngine itself, we have over 60 plus products. So we make sure that all our products first integrates with each of them. So we make sure that our products integrate with our suite of solutions first. And secondly, we also make sure that we integrate with some of the prominent other vendors in the market, so that our customers can able to pull data from our solutions and put it into the other vendor and vice versa.
That's great. Yeah, that's like when I'm a customer shopping for, I don't know. Actually, my mind goes to the smartphones and thinking about different closed sourced operating systems and more open operating systems like Android, and the more options, the better. So appreciate that. Yeah. So I want to kind of go back again to the products you offer and have available. I know that ManageEngine, you offer the IT operations management suite, right, for IT teams. And this essentially offers various services all in one place. I imagine there are constant features and updates being rolled out, but what are some of the most exciting new features users should know about?
Yeah, so some of the latest features which will be very exciting for our customers are the Zia dashboard, that we call it as Zia dashboard. So the dashboard basically tells you what are the problems that are currently going on, and what could be the reason behind these kind of problems, and what kind of corrective steps or remediations they should take. And we also have some actionable links directly given in the dashboard. So say, for example, there is an outage in a small branch office network. And so the recommendation would be to check into the recent configurations, because the AI program will know that there's a recent configuration change that happened, which could have triggered the issue. So the remediation would be to roll back the configuration. And since our IT management suite of solutions has both monitoring as well as management capabilities, we could able to easily roll out the configuration change within a click of a button. So this kind of feature will instantly help customers to resolve problems like outages and other performance issues in just a matter of minutes. So this is one of the cool features that we have built. And also based on AI, we are giving some forecasting alerts, especially in terms of utilization. Say, for example, you have a storage device, and that is kind of like, we will predict that when it is going to near its full capacity. And based on that, we will give you some predictive alerts so that you can add more arrays or disks and then prevent it from an outage or like being overloaded. So this is another feature. And then we have a feature for root cause analysis. So where you could kind of stack all the performance metrics and find out what exactly is the problem that is triggering this issue or outage, something like that. So these are some of the major features that we are building. And apart from that, we are also trying to have like a org map, especially for the observability feature. So in this org map, we will kind of like give the relationship map right from applications to down to the network level and in between. So if you're doing any change or if there is any problem, you could easily figure out like what are the devices that is going to impact or what are the devices that got impacted. And when you kind of upgrade or do the change, you can notify all the stakeholders before changing anything. So these kind of features are something which I can see that our customers are kind of very excited when they hear about this.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you have all these different moving parts with an IT system, and so yeah, it makes sense you have all these different features to address them and help teams keep on track and make sure everything's humming along. So now you have all these features. Obviously, you mentioned coming down the pipeline. Some are here already, of course, and there's more competitors and tools, it seems like, available for IT teams and systems to become more nimble and independent at the same time. So you have this competition, right? So how do you strike like the right balance between making ManageEngine maybe like super powerful while also keeping it easy to use and affordable and enticing for new customers?
See, that is the very fundamental philosophy of ManageEngine. So we want all our products to be extremely user-friendly, simple, and at the same time, it should be mostly affordable also. So how do we do it is because we kind of keep our marketing expenses very minimum. So we kind of invest very less in marketing, but we invest more in terms of research and development. And we have a lot of centralized teams which create functionality, say for example, like a framework, like AI team. So we have like centralized teams through which we could able to kind of share the development work. And that gives us to stay kind of like keep our operational expenses pretty low. And as a result, we are able to pass on this benefit to our customers and keep our products more affordable. But at the same time, we have like dedicated development teams which focus deep into the feature or functionality development of every of our products. So this way, we could able to keep our products rich in terms of features, yet stay affordable.
Right. Yeah, you really let the products kind of speak for itself just in terms of features and capabilities. What kind of support do you offer to help IT teams get the most out of your platform? Because, believe it or not, IT teams need IT support as well.
Yeah. So this is again one of the very core principles of our company. So we want our customers to stay happy. We want our customers to be our advocates and spread the positive message about our products. So we offer chat, email, and phone support. And we also have like extensive documentation, videos, self-helping portals where customers by themselves could troubleshoot the problems. But if they want to reach out to any professional help, they could always like reach out to phone, chat, or email.
Great. That's good to hear. Because yeah, I mean, any customer support is the backbone of really any business. It seems like when I'm evaluating a new business to work with, whether it's like contractors working around my home or if it's software related, I often look into the customer support aspect, and obviously you get good feedback and good reviews based off the customer support you're able to receive, right?
Yeah. So we also have like dedicated teams working on different time zones. Since we have a global customer base, so we have our technical support team working around the clock all through the week. So we make sure that we attend to our customers' requests within the shortest span of time.
Very good. Very reassuring. That's good to hear. Now, do you have any particular example of how ManageEngine kind of went above and beyond for a particular customer? Maybe it was like during, a critical incident or like a complex deployment process. Just curious to see if you have an example to share with us.
Yeah. Yeah, so we have one of the major banks in India. So where our support team kind of like stretched hours even during the weekends to help them with their implementation, and any small feature request that they thought it is very critical for their business, we kind of like took an additional effort to build that feature and give it to the customer so that they really find value in our solutions. So this is one of the largest bank. And similarly, we had a customer in the US where they are one of the government organizations where unfortunately during the upgrade, because of their internal infrastructure, they had a small issue, and then where our technicians had to sit through continuous calls and try to have some remote sessions and fix the issue. So as I said before, so we are a customer first company. So we kind of follow this approach. So we, in fact, for every customer, we kind of go to the extreme level that is possible from our side to make sure that the customer is happy.
That's good. That's good. Yeah, I know. So if you're working with the government or in the banking sectors, you obviously have to have a really kind of ironclad IT system. So those are good examples, I would say. So my next question is a little bit of pivot. It's more to talk and kind of ask you about your maybe experience working in the industry, but feel free to apply it to the company level as well. But yeah, based off your experience working with ManageEngine or previous experience, I'm just curious, like what are some qualities you would say are essential for maybe someone or a business aspiring to be a leader in today's business world?
Yeah. See, based on my experience, I would say as a leader, you need to have few essential qualities. So first one I would say is to be an avid listener. So you should really listen to what your team is saying, because they are the person who actually talk to the customers. They are the person who talk to the vendors. They are the person who talk to the partners. So first of all, you should be an avid listener to understand what is the ground reality. Second one, you should be an excellent communicator. So you should be able to communicate the vision of you or the company to the fellow teammates so that they also are in sync with what the vision is. And then they should take it forward. And then you should be a team player. So you should not like simply like send everything to the team and you can be rest assured that, okay, team will take care. But you need to be really involved hands-on to understand the challenges that the team is facing and probably step in, help them, guide them, and be a proper mentor.
I like that. Yeah, I really would like to underscore the communication aspect because it's almost a cliche at this point because everyone mentions it when it's relationships, so personal or work relationships. But yeah, communication's huge, right? And I think one way of communicating that is often overlooked nowadays is just face-to-face communication. And the next best thing is kind of this digital meeting up digitally in these digital spaces. But yeah, that's thanks for sharing. That's great advice, I would say. Now, for listeners, is there one maybe key takeaway you would recommend, whether it be for ManageEngine or maybe just some like life advice, kind of like what you talked about with the qualities? Is there a key takeaway you have in mind that you'd like to share with us?
So the key takeaway for ManageEngine is that we are one of the very few software vendors in the market today who offer a very broad portfolio of products and who follow a very customer first approach. And at the same time, we also give more importance to privacy and security. So we unnecessarily don't collect data from our customers, and we also don't sell any data of our customers to other vendors or other companies. So all our products are extremely user friendly, and we are 100% bootstrapped companies. So that gives us the freedom to focus more on the products rather than worrying about the financial quarters. So we really want to satisfy our customers. We constantly talk to our customers, understand what is their requirement, and try to make sure that that gets implemented in the next release or the release after that. And all our products are super easy to use, scalable, and more affordable.
That's a great answer. Yeah, you did a good job with my question, my on-the-spot question without much preparation there. So nice job there. Yeah, I think the privacy aspect is something that's often overlooked, right? So my last question for you, Bharani. For those interested, where can people learn more about ManageEngine and get in touch with you and your team?
Yeah, so so if someone wants to know more about our products, so they can visit our website www.manageengine.com, And we are available on LinkedIn, Instagram, and X. So you could find or learn more about our products through these channels. If you want to like directly get in touch with our product teams, then customers, they can shoot a mail to sales@manageengine.com.
Perfect. Awesome. Well, thank you so much. That's Bharani Kumar, Head of Marketing at ManageEngine Full Stack Observability Solutions. Thank you for taking the time to sit down and talk with us.
Yeah, thank you, Boo. Thanks for having me at your show. It was nice talking to you.
Of course. Thank you all for listening to the SourceForge podcast. I'm your host, Bo Hamilton. Make sure to subscribe to stay up to date with all of our upcoming B2B software related podcasts. I'll talk to you in the next one.